Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Learning How to Script with me and us beginning a game on Roblox Studio. So in the last one we went over the basics such as properties, how to code them, make them all work, all the basics using a timer, making a server script, all that. So we're going to add on to that today by creating another script. And this time, today, I think what we're going to do we're going to go more into how to activate functions and how to make arguments. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get a block here, we're going to go ahead and scale around with it real fast. Oops, and I'm going to make it like that. I don't know, let's make it a red wall. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to anchor this real fast. So go ahead and make that anchored. Sweet, okay. So, I think what I'm going to do, instead of having that out there, we don't want the script in this server script storage, I just want to put a local script in here. So let's go ahead and let's get a local script. So like I said last time, local scripts are used for like certain parts, and then main scripts are on the actual server side. This is client side scripts, so that's the difference here. Which actually I can't do that with this. I need a server side script. So honestly, actually, yeah, I think we'll be fine with local script. We're not doing nothing crazy. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some fun stuff in this one. We're gonna learn more about functions. We're gonna make some functions, and we might get into arguments. I don't know if I would do that. We'll see. I think we'll do that later on into this, but let's go ahead and let's get this going. So we're gonna do a local block equals script.parent, since the script.parent is the actual block. I'm gonna rename it to block. So there we go. So we have our local block. New local player equals game.players.localPlayer. So that's getting the local player that's triggering this, which I don't really think we're gonna need that, but I just like getting that just in case we need the player for anything. Now, what we're gonna go and do is make a local function. So to make a local function, you do a local function and then you do the name of your function. So on this, I'm gonna do change color with the little parentheses. So now we have a change color function. So in here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it wait I'm gonna do task.wait. Wait is dependent on the server, but task.wait actually makes it a lot more accurate. So that's why I prefer task.wait. But anyway, we're gonna make it wait 2 seconds. We're gonna do block.breakColor equals breakColor.new, and let's just make it green, or what, grass green, I'm assuming. I don't know what the color of the green is. Let's see. Lime green. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and make it lime green. And then we're gonna print right here block touched. And then we're gonna go ahead and do, so this is where we're gonna see if the player touched the block. So right there we made the function. That's what it's gonna do as soon as the block's activated. So then we're gonna do block dot touch. So this is called an event. This happens whenever certain things happen in the game. So we're doing block dot touched. We're gonna connect it to a function, and the function we're connecting it to is the change color function. So anytime this block is touched, we have change color. And I'm also gonna make a cooldown. So we're gonna go ahead and do local cooldown equals false. So we're making a variable for this. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a local cooldown function. Local function. We're gonna make it a lowercase cooldown since we already have a capital one. Local function cooldown. So here what we're gonna do is do task.wait. We're gonna make it wait 5 seconds. Oh, actually we need to do a check first. So if cooldown equals true, then so what this is doing is it's checking to see if that variable is true, and this variable is only in this script, in case you guys are wondering. So what happens with this function, as soon as it's called and it's triggered, it would check to see if it's true, and if it's true, it would do whatever we put in here. And we do 2 equal signs because that indicates equal true, not greater than or less than true. It equals true, so it has to equal true for it to even work. So if true, we'll do task.wait 5. So we'll make it wait 5 seconds, and then we'll do block, or not break, block dot break color equals break color dot new, and we're gonna make this one go really red. And then we're gonna print cooldown over. And then one other thing we gotta do here is we're gonna have to do cooldown equals true. So the only reason we do 1 in here is because we are changing the variable. We're not checking, we're just changing. So yeah, cooldown equals true. And then with this also, we're gonna run the cooldown function right here. I did a capital on accident. Cooldown. Oh wait, we can't do that because I put it above. So actually, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut this out. To cut, you do Control X. That's how you cut that section that you want to cut. And we're bringing it down here and then do Control V. So there we go. And then we're gonna do cooldown. So here is our function right there. So what this does is as soon as this runs, it will run cooldown, and then it will do the check, and if that check is true, it will do all of that stuff it needs to do. And then I gotta make another check on this one because we did not do that. So if cooldown equals false, then, and then instead of putting end right here, what we're gonna do is just come down here and we'll put the end right here. And then some throw everything off a little bit. Our format is a little rough after that. We'll just tab everything over, make it look a lot better like how it should be. Boom. So now we're checking to see if it's false, then all this will happen. But if it's true up here, then all that will happen. And then with that being there, I want to make the brick color on the actual thing red. And then I also want to make it to where the transparency, right here, let's type in transparency, is 0.5. I think that looks good. So there we go. Sweet. So we have that. We have our script here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Control Z to undo whatever you did. And right here. So anytime it's touch, we're going to change the color. And if cooldown is false, which by default it is, it'll wait 2 seconds. It'll run everything we have. And it'll make cooldown true. And the cooldown will wait 5 seconds. It'll make it back to red. And we'll do cooldown over. Also, we got to do cooldown equals false. Because we don't want it to be true no more since that's the end of the cooldown and the function's over. So, sorry if that was a lot, but this should work, so bear with me guys. If we come over here, we touch it, wait 2 seconds, maybe not. What did I do wrong? I think it's because I didn't make it a server script. So I think for this type of stuff you have to make it a server-side script. So we'll just come through here, and we're just gonna do Control X, and we'll just paste this all in here. Control V, boom. There we go. We're gonna delete that one. We'll delete it out of here. So I think it has to be server-side. That's what I thought, but I was confused because I didn't know. I forget. I'm still a little new with this one. So I touched it. Should wait 2 seconds. Yep, it's green now. Sweet. And as you can see, it's probably printing it out in here. I've touched the block 28 times, so it's gonna do it 28 times. That's one thing we do gotta do. So another thing I want to do is, since we touched the block so much, we're gonna do it, or if I need to do another thing. So we're gonna do block.touched connect. We're gonna do a function here. We're just gonna make a function real fast. And up here, I'm gonna do local block touched equals false, because I want to fix that problem. So we're gonna do block touched equals true, and then every time we touch it, that's gonna make it true. So then what we'll do is instead of having to change color here, we're gonna get rid of that one. So every time we touch the block, it becomes true. And then right here, we'll make it change color. And then, oh, actually, we gotta do an if statement. So if block touched equals false, then by default, I should have made it false. And then we'll turn it true right here. Oops. Equals true. And then we'll do cooldown, and we'll make cooldown, or not cooldown, change color. We're gonna make that run. And then like that, so with that, that should make the block touch equals true, and it changes color, and it will run through all that. And then we're gonna have to make it and block touched equals false. then do that. And we're gonna do and block touched equals true. So we're just adding more to the checks there, and then we have a block touch down here. And then we'll make it to where this becomes true automatically. Which actually I want to change that real fast and do Control C, delete it. I'm gonna move one down because if I had it up there, it'll become true before that runs, and we don't want that. We want it to be false. And we'll make it wait, or we'll do task.wait. 1 second. So we'll make it wait 1 second, and then it'll make that true, and then we can run through just all. And then down here we'll do block touched equals false. I guess we have to make a whole other variable because then it will cool down, but oh well. That was kind of the point of cooldown instead. I didn't do that very well. So I made it a little bit more complicated than it had to be. But I touched it. And it still let me touch the block. I have to do something about that. Oh, I know why it's not working. Okay. We'll just completely undo everything I did. I was being dumb. Block dot touched. Connect color, or connect change color. Okay, I was being dumb, guys. I was being big dumb. We're going to delete all that. We don't need that no more. And we're going to go ahead and delete all that. We don't need that no more. And we're going to delete that. And then we'll delete that. I was being dumb, guys. I'm sorry. So cooldown will equal true. And then also right here, block dot can touch equals false. We'll turn it false right here. And then we'll do block dot can touch equals true right there. So there we go. We'll make it to where you can, once you touch it, it cannot no longer be touched. No more touchy. I think the problem I gotta do now, I'm gonna get rid of the task.wait because we don't need that there. I just did that for an example. So we'll go ahead, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that. And then we'll come back in here and I'll show you guys. So as soon as we touch it, it should turn green and it should only print once. If I did it correctly. Yep, block touched once. It will not let you touch it no more. Sweet. So yeah, there we go. We fixed that. So that was a little bit more complex. I went through, my mind kind of hurt a little bit from that one because I was not thinking straight. It is also 11:19 at night. There you go. That's how you do functions. That's how you do a cooldown system as well. Real fast, real simple. I overcomplicated it on accident, and I'm sorry about that. But there we go. Everything looks all good. We have the printouts and everything. This is just another example out of many of what we can do in this game and in this engine. So, that being said, that's it for this one. Cover functions. You guys learned functions. You guys learned if statements and more properties. And we made a whole entire new value inside of the script. So I would say you guys learned a pretty good one. And you learned about events too. So yeah, you guys learned about lots of them. And also, another thing about events, if you do block dot whatever, like let's just put the dot, we'll see. So anything like that, anything that's a RBX script signal is an event. So like let's say like shot remove, destroying, changed, anything like that, you can make other things trigger off of it. Which we'll go over more of that in the future. But anyway, there you have it, guys. I will be done with this video now. You guys, I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it is. Sorry I made that really complicated. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time.